Hello friends, most welcome to my YouTube channel Maths by Samit Deshmukh. So now we are solving last two example from exercise 3.1. So observe in this question also we are finding general solution of given trigonometric equation. So here equation is what? Sin theta is equals to tan theta. Now no formula is there in this form, so means we have to simplify this equation. So already I have told that whenever we are solving the equation, we are giving priority to what? Factorization method. Even we have seen while solving the quadratic equation, one of the method is what? Factorization. So while solving the trigonometric equation also, we are giving priority to factorization method. So let us simplify it and try to find out factors of this equation. So sin theta, keep it as it is. I am converting tan in terms of sin and cos. So tan theta can be written as sin theta upon what? Cos theta. Now this cos will get multiplied on this side. So here we will get sin theta into cos theta, and on the right hand side remaining term is what? Is equal to sin theta. So again here, so keep this sin theta as it is into cos theta also as it is, plus sin theta on this side will become minus sin theta. So our right hand side will become 0 here. Now if you observe here, from these two terms, can I take sin theta common? Yes, if we are taking here sin theta common from first term, so here remaining term is cos theta and here remaining term is minus 1. Just simply we have taken sin theta common from these two terms. Now product of these two terms is equals to 0, means either first factor is 0 or second factor is 0, means either first term is 0 or second term is 0, means sin theta is equals to 0 or cos theta minus 1 is equals to 0. Now if you observe our first factor, already it is in the form of this formula. So means we will have a general solution to find out we will have a formula to find out its general solution. Now we are trying to arrange this term in the form of our standard formula. So let us simplify this second term. Minus 1 on this side will become plus 1. Sorry, this minus 1 on this side will become what? Plus 1. So cos theta, keep it as it is, plus 1, can I say that it is the value of cos 0? Yes, 1 is the value of what? Cos 0. Now this equation is in the form of cos theta is equal to cos alpha, means both the terms are in the standard form. So write down these standard formulas. We know that the first term is in the form of which formula? Sin theta is equal to 0, and we know that its general solution is theta is equal to n pi, and second equation is in the form of cos theta is equal to cos alpha, and we know that its general solution is theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. So that's why here we can say that therefore required general solutions are. So for this equation, sin theta is equal to 0 implies that theta is equals to what? N pi is our first general solution, and second general solution is what? Theta is equals to, here this equation is in the form of cos theta is equal to cos alpha, and we know that its solution is theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha, means theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. But what is the value of alpha here? 0. That is theta is equals to 2n pi, not necessary to write plus or minus 0, means theta is equal to n pi and theta is equal to 2n pi are the required general solution of given trigonometric equation. See, in the second example, given equation is tan cube theta is equal to 3 tan theta. So again here also we are trying to factorize the given trigonometric equation. So keep this tan cube theta as it is, this plus term on this side will become minus 3 tan theta, on the right hand side we will get what? 0. We can observe that tan theta can be taken common from first two term. If we are taking tan theta common from first term, so here remaining term is tan square theta, and if I am taking tan theta common here we will get minus 3. Now we have got the factors here. Product of these two factor is what? 0, means either first factor is 0 or second factor is 0, means tan square theta minus 3 is equal to 0. Now already this first term is in the form of this formula tan theta is equal to 0. Now we are simplifying the second term. So here tan square theta, keep it as it is, minus 3 on this side will become plus 3. So tan square theta. Now we are able to arrange this term in the form of this formula, tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha. Means right hand side should be the term of what? Square. That's why this 3 can be written as what? Square of root 3. But we know that root 3 is the value of tan 60. 60 means pi by 3. Keep this square as it is. Means now we can say that this term is in the form of which formula? Tan square theta is equal to tan square alpha. Now both the terms are in the standard form. So write down our standard formulas. We know that first term is in the form of which formula? Tan theta is equal to 0, implies that theta is equals to what? N pi. And second term is in the form of tan square theta is equals to tan square alpha. And its general solution, what is the general solution of this equation? Theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha. So according to this formula, we can say that therefore the required general solution R. So for this equation, what is the general solution? Theta is equal to n pi. And for the second equation, what we can say that theta is equal to n pi plus or minus alpha. But in this equation, what is the value of alpha? That is pi by 3. In this way, we have got the general solution of this trigonometric equation. Now let us try to solve the third example from this equation, from this example. So example number third is what? Cos theta plus sin theta is equals to 1. So remember that whenever the equation is in the form of a sin x plus b cos x plus c, or a cos x plus b sin x plus c, in both these cases, to find out the general solution of trigonometric equation, just simply divide both sides by a square plus under root a square plus b square, and later on try to arrange the term in the form of these formulas. Or in other words, we can say that this method we are applying just to arrange the term in the form of our standard formulas. Okay, so now here also equation is in the form of a cos x plus b sin x is equal to c. Here value of a is 1 and b is also what? 1. So we can say that, so here a is equals to 1 and b is equals to 1. So therefore under root a square plus b square is equals to, so under root a is 1, b is also 1, so which is equal to square of 1 is 1, square of 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, so here we'll get root 2. Let us denote this equation say by equation number first. So divide both sides of equation first by root 2. Let us see what we'll get here. If I'm dividing here by root 2, so we will get 1 by root 2 cos theta, plus if I'm dividing here by root 2, so 1 by root 2 sin theta, and on this side also we will get 1 by root 2. After this, we will have two choices. Either convert the terms in the form of this formula, sin theta is equal to sin alpha, or cos theta is equal to cos alpha. To convert it in this form, we have to make the use of this formula, sin a plus or minus b is equals to sin a into cos b plus or minus cos a into sin b. And second formula is cos a plus b is equals to, what is that formula? Cos a into cos b minus sin a into sin b, and instead of plus minus is there, so here plus is there. In this first case अगर प्लस है तो यहाँ पे भी प्लस आता है, यहाँ पे माइनस है तो माइनस ही आता है. लेकिन ये सेकंड फॉर्मूले में अगर यहाँ पे प्लस है तो यहाँ पे हमें माइनस मिलता है, और माइनस है तो यहाँ पे प्लस मिलता है, which are called as compound angle formulas which you have studied in class 11th. Okay. Now here this 1 by root 2 can be replaced by sine 45. If I am replacing it by sine 45, then this 1 by root 2 replaces it by what? Cos 45. So sine A into cos B plus cos A into sine B means we are able to arrange the term in this formula also. और अगर हमें ये फॉर्मूला चाहिए तो दोनों भी टर्म cos के ही होने चाहिए, यानी 1 by root 2 को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं? Cos 45. And here also 1 by root 2 can be written as what? Sin 45. Means cos A into cos B, here plus is there, so plus sin A into sin B. Means we have two choices, either we are able to convert it in terms of sin also or in terms of cos also. But generally priority should be given to convert it in terms of what? Cos. क्योंकि cos में अगर convert हो गया तो simplify करने के लिए easy रहता है. साइन में क्या होता है कि ये -1 रेज़ टू पावर n की वजह से हम सिंप्लीफाई नहीं कर पाते. सो दैट्स व्हाई प्रायोरिटी शुड बी गिवन टू व्हाट? Convert it in terms of cos. Okay, so here also we are converting it in terms of cos. So to convert it in terms of cos, both the terms should be of cos, and in the second case both the terms should be of sine. So here 1 by root 2 can be written as cos 45 means cos pi by 4 into cos theta, keep it as it is. This 1 by root 2 can be written as sin 45 means sin pi by 4 into sin theta. On this side 1 by root 2, keep it as it is. Just replace this by cos 45 and this by what? Sin 45. Now this equation can be written as, first write down the term of theta. So cos theta into cos pi by 4 plus sin theta into sin pi by 4. On this side 1 by root 2, keep it as it is. Now term is in the form of cos A into cos B plus sin A into sin B, which is nothing but value of what? Cos A minus B. Means here we will get cos A means what? Theta, minus B means what? Pi by 4. On this side 1 by root 2 is there. On this side contains which trigonometric function? Cos. So we are converting this side also in terms of cos. So 1 by root 2 is the value of cos 45. So that this equation is in the form of which formula? Cos theta is equals to cos alpha. So now equation is in the form of formula. So write down our formula. We know that what is the formula? Cos theta is equals to cos alpha, implies that theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus alpha. Now remaining part is just to substitute the values. So or we can say that therefore the general solution is so theta, what is the value of theta here? Theta minus pi by 4 is equals to, on this side 2n pi, keep it as it is, plus or minus alpha. But what is the value of alpha here? Pi by 4. Now remaining part is simplification part. Let us simplify it. First consider plus, then consider minus. Otherwise take this minus term on this side, it will become plus. Theta is equal to 2n pi plus or minus pi by 4, keep it as it is. This minus pi by 4 on this side will become plus pi by 4. So this implies that theta is equal to, if I am considering here plus, so plus pi by 4 and plus pi by 4 will be pi by 2. Means what we will get? 2n pi plus pi by 2. Or if we are considering here minus, so minus pi by 4 and plus pi by 4 will get cancelled, and what we will get? Theta is equal to 2n pi. In this way we have got the general solutions of this trigonometric equation. See, in question number 8, we have to check which of the following equation have solution. So let us consider first example here, value of cos 2 theta is equals to -1, and we have to check whether this equation have a solution or does not have a solution. So we already know that, we have seen the graph of this trigonometric function, or we know that value of cos theta is always greater than or equals to -1 and less than or equals to what? +1. So here value of cos is what? -1. Yes, value in the value of cos theta -1 is included. That's why we can say that this condition is satisfying for every theta belongs to what? R. That's why we can say that. So therefore cos 2 theta is equals to -1 has solution. Is it clear? Because value of cos lies in between what? -1 and +1. And here also it is given to us that value of cos 2 theta is -1. And -1 is included in the solution of cos. That's why we can say that this trigonometric function has, this trigonometric equation has solution. So observe the second example. Here it is given to us that cos square theta is equals to -1. And we know that square of any real number cannot be negative. So that's why we can say that this is not possible. Why it is not possible? Since value of cos square theta is either equals to 0 or greater than 0, means always what? No, always 0 or positive, means square of any number cannot be what? Negative. So hence we can say that cos square theta is equals to -1 does not have solution, or does not have any solution. Okay, now consider the third example. In this case, given equation is 2 sin theta is equals to 3. So therefore sin theta is equals to what? 3/2. So since value of sin theta, we know that value of sin theta always greater than or equals to -1 and less than or equals to +1, but here value of sin theta is what? 3/2. 3/2 does not lies in between -1 and +1. 3/2 means what? 1.5, and 1.5 does not lies in between what? -1 and +1, means we can say that this trigonometric equation does not have a solution. So here for every theta belongs to R, value of sin theta always lies in between -1 and +1. Hence we can say that 2 sin theta is equals to 3 does not have any solution, does not have any solution. Now observe the next equation. In the example number 4, given equation is 3 tan theta is equals to 5. So here tan theta is equals to what? 5/3. And we know that tan theta takes the values from what? Set of real number. And this 5/3 also lies in what? Real number. Value of tan theta is any real number. And here 5/3 is also belongs to what? Real number. So here write down, since tan theta belongs to what? R, for every theta belongs to R. So therefore we can say that this trigonometric equation means 3 tan theta is equals to 5 has what? Solution. In this way, we are able to check whether the given trigonometric equation has a solution or does not has a solution. In this way, we have completed this exercise 3.1. In the next video, we are starting second part of this chapter. Means we have completed here first part. Which first part? Trigonometric equation. In this case, what we have seen? How to find out the solution. How many types of solutions are there? 2 solutions. General solution and principal solution. The next video, we are starting second part, means solution of the triangle.